thoughts on your opponent? Don't care to say. But his mother is his hero. You got to appreciate that.
Ooh, they're looking.
Now, a lot of folks don't know this. Jorden, the Lion Fowler, is a police officer.
No glove touch from Foxworth.
No love, huh?
No
Chauncey,
glove touch.
not a fan of the
Chauncey's
police.
not playing it. He said, man, you want to talk that trash, you can come get it.
All kidding aside. Let's see this.
Oh, yeah. He marched into the middle. Ooh, good jab by Fowler. Man. Sometimes you can just feel it in the air, you know?
Yeah,
We're supposed to be talking about this fight, but man, we're just over here looking like with our mouths
Well,
open.
look at the entire crowd. Everybody's leaning into this.
Yeah, they're up on standing.
Yeah, they're leaning into this fight.
So everybody came to see. They're
Jorden,
not wasting any time.
Yeah, Jorden Fowler in Jonesboro, Arkansas. He's a police officer there.
Good leg kick right there. I think that's going to be there for him a lot. Nice, good feint. There you go. Yep. Keep attacking that leg. If they don't check it,
chopping
why
down
stop?
a tree.
If they don't check it, why stop?
Absolutely.
If he sees that and he said, why stop?
Yeah.
It's like chopping down a tree.
Yeah. Ooh, what a big overhand.
Ooh.
You could hear that one. You could hear that one hit.
Nice frame with the shin. Gets the underhook on the opposite side.
Unfortunately, when you're firing to the left side of your opponent, their body, the only thing there is the spleen that you can really hurt, and it's still very hard. Yeah. Very hard. And this is great to see because these guys are both very high level on the ground.
I had somebody message me after the last fights we did asking about liver shot. What's a liver shot?
So the liver is on your right side of the body. And that is easy to shut somebody down with. You have no choice.
To try to explain what that is, it's like it's like a man getting kicked in the groin in his gut. Does that make sense?
Oh, I would say it's,
Nice. There we go. Foxworth went from the single,
Foxworth is
switched
really
it over,
controlling here.
changed it to a
now
double.
He is having a Kimura attack right here. He could be able to rotate out. Now he's rotated that into a knee bar? That is a knee bar attack from the bottom from Fowler.
But Foxworth is doing the right thing, keeping his knee on the mat.
Yeah, and just pressure down with those strikes. Now he has a key lock.
Yep.
Out to the back, overhook from Fowler.
And those are good grabs, good grips to just grab, just to scare your opponent and get them to start thinking. And now look, he's in side control.
Pulls some knees to the body.
And those don't feel good no matter what they hit, be it an arm, be it the ribs. The ref is not going to stand this up right here at all. It's a strong position for Foxworth.
Oh, absolutely. And he's doing damage. He's doing work. Attacking with those knees, using those short elbows.
He looks like he might try to step over.
He's looking for it.
See that knee? Yep, there you go.
There he goes.
Oh, half guard. Good job by Fowler.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a good ground fighter. You can definitely tell he's got some skills on the ground.
Fowler's already, I was about to say, stick that left leg in that hip right there. Get seen it. I bet he goes back for it. Good job by Fowler to scoot his butt to the cage. Use it to get up. Good. But Foxworth staying tight on him.
There he is.
He's nice. Head position.
Nice
perfect.
Down to another
perfect.
Dump. Very nice.
It's good chain wrestling from Foxworth.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to see earlier. Instead of just leaning, go up, down, be dynamic, switch off to the single leg. Don't burn your gas tank out right here. And that's exactly what Foxworth just did. I mean, really. I mean, his record is indicative of how much skill he has.
And
just
both of these guys barely breathing hard. He's trying to get
their corners
back. He's trying to get the back.
Yelling instructions to him.
He's got a head and arm. Yeah, he's got a head and arm.
Side, unfortunately.
He went to the wrong side.
Yeah, but he's...
Wow, from Fowler. Did you just use the cage to come? Wow.
That was interesting.
That's a good little way to open up a scramble.
Yeah.
But Foxworth is back on that single leg, grabbing that ankle pick right there. Scooting, pulled his butt from the cage. all these moves that Khabib made so freaking famous, and every fighter's using them now.
All of them. I have amateurs locking my legs when
Yeah,
they put their back on the cage.
what?
I'm like, you better calm
Who
down.
taught you this, Khabib?
Yeah. Oh, great back take. He
Yeah.
had the neck before he got the hooks
He
in,
got it.
which
Nice.
does make it hard
Short
to finish.
time, and he needs to think damage
He's
right
got-
here. There we go.
No, he doesn't have it locked in.
Saved by
Saved
the bell.
by the bell.
Oh,
And
yeah.
a flurry of strikes coming from Foxworth there at the end.
Not even a deep breath from Foxworth as he walked back.
Both of them still looking real good. They're real strong. Jorden Fowler in the blue corner. Chauncey Foxworth in the red corner. This is our middleweight pro title bout. Final event, main
yes,
event
sir.
of the evening.
And I think Foxworth definitely won that round. And this is going to be a 5-round battle.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to
5-minute rounds. That's forever,
I don't
man.
think it's going
It's
to
a
make
long
it
time in the
5 rounds.
cage. I'd be surprised if we make it that far. But
absolutely.
that said, yeah, it could be a test. And we could be seeing a little bit of reservedness from both of them, not going too heavy too soon.
Knowing that they've got to make that distance.
You might
sure.
see a little bit of a pickup in pace, in the next 2 rounds, I would suspect.
And here we go. Start the second round off.
Yeah, and again, Chauncey just right to the well.
And I like
Nope.
that Fowler's throwing that jab fast and hard. He found a home for it in the first round.
Both of them a little bit more, I don't know, seem to be a little more
That first round, you know,
reserved.
is a lot filling
Well,
out.
now
Yeah.
they know
Now
each
they
other's
know.
power, they know.
Yeah.
it seems like they're a little more reserved now, looking for what they're hoping to open.
This is high level. This is a
There
chess
you go.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take the leg kick, answer the
Two
leg kick.
solid thigh kicks there. And that takes so much out of you, too.
Chauncey doesn't have little legs. There's some big legs he's chopping up in there,
Big
too.
old
So
legs.
I'd like to see a couple checks from Fowler. I mean, I think, you know, when he's coming forward with those
That right hand
1-2s.
hit him.
The one thing I'd like to see from a lot of these fighters, though, is they throw these round kicks to the thigh or to the body. I'd like to see them open up their hips a little bit more, you know, or roll over. I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, right
I
there,
will
he
say,
didn't turn his hip at all.
It does look like Chauncey's throwing a little bit more of a Dutch style kick, which is a little bit less of a hip turn. Makes it easier to not get taken down.
Right.
A lot of guys like to utilize that, but I will agree. Sometimes when you're going for that damage, you really do need to shift your hip through so your body weight can go through the bone and do that damage, not just smack with the foot.
Right. And who was it? Was it Silva? Broke his ankle? I guess
Chris Weidman checked him, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
But had he rolled his hips over a little bit more, I don't think that break would have happened.
Yeah, I tell my fighters all the time. I'm pretty sure he broke his own foot.
Yeah.
Great exchange
Nice.
here.
Nice.
I like how calm
I'm
Fowler
telling
is.
you.
Right as Malik states.
Yeah, that's
Stay
shot
confident.
dropping.
If you stay confident in your base, guess what? You can rifle off another strike.
Absolutely. And he just hit him clean.
yeah.
Fowler's in
Right on
trouble
the
here. Just a lot of damage put on him in a short period of time.
Yeah, it was quick, fast, and
Chauncey
hard.
has swarmed him. Looks like he has that arm triangle again. Now he's backing him out.
Yeah, I'd like to see him strike right here. Strike, strike, strike. Keep him hurt.
Just keep
him
that
hurt.
contact.
Yeah.
If he continues this, he can finish it from this position by Roman.
But again, it's how much energy does he want
Absolutely,
to expend at this
absolutely.
point?
It's a 5-minute, 5-round fight. He's playing it smart.
Absolutely. Even with a drop, he didn't overcommit. He didn't go too
I
crazy.
mean, he could expend all of his
That's
energy right
experience.
now, but if
Yeah.
he doesn't
Yeah.
put Fowler out, well, then he's spent for the fight. right?
Absolutely, yeah.
No, it's experience that he's showing right here.
He went for the finish, realized he was going to have to kind of go a little bit harder than he
He
needed
said,
to.
why not just go up 2
let me
rounds
just-
into the third?
Yeah, we'll just reset.
If he doesn't get the finish, there's still 2 minutes left.
Ooh, big knees. Those hurt. When you're on the ground and that guy's standing.
Oh, he's going for a
He
Kimura.
does have that Kimura.
Does he have it in, though?
No, he doesn't. It's just something that you grab, you know, and it threatens, and it opens up scrambles. It opens up you maybe get in position, or it can open up a time
Another target.
For Foxworth to win that scramble. He's already in a better spot. There you go.
Chauncey just sliding right in the mount.
Yeah,
there.
just keeping the action, too.
Just really keeping heavy pressure.
Something's going on at all times right here.
Now, Fowler that must be a go-to submission from him from that position. But
Yeah, because he's
so many people grab it from there.
They do. He really is attacking it from this position.
If you're rolling with people, they're always grabbing it, man.
Do you think with the gloves and the sweat, it can be a little different from this position?
And how easy is it to defend that when they grab it? That's their go. You know it's
We call
coming.
it drink the beer, drink the Coke. Just take a sip and you're
Just
fine.
take a sip.
Yeah.
The defense literally is going into where they're trying to crank it in.
Just lean into
Yep.
it.
At this point, Fowler is just trying to hold
It puts
Foxworth in
tension
place.
on their own elbow.
Yeah. I'd agree with you, Jeff. I don't think that he's making a concerted effort to attack that.
No,
It's just a
he's-
placeholder.
He's just trying to hold him in place, ride out the clock on this round.
Stand up going into the third round, winning the first two.
Another takedown.
Oh, he tried for
Why
a
not?
big
Just a little bit of, little
Try for a big
exclamation on the end of that round there. Another round for Foxworth. I think that's a pretty clear domination there.
Fowler was even a little slow getting up.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he was in his realm on the ground. That's always a little
But
frustrating.
you can see both of them have expended a ton of energy. They're both they both look a bit winded.
Drastic change from the first round.
Well, it's crazy. That 2 rounds was longer than an amateur fight.
Yeah.
So they just fought a full amateur fight plus.
Oh yeah.
Plus.
Yeah.
Plus a minute.
And that is just, people can't appreciate that. If you've trained for amateur fighting and then you go to that 3 minute to that 5 minute, those 2 minutes are what? It's
They make
insanity.
a huge
Huge
difference.
thank you to our sponsors.
Think about all the
US
amateurs we saw
Army.
get saved from the bell, from the submission.
Peak
or ground
fighting
and pound.
depends on U.S. Army, and so does the United States of America, and we appreciate each and every one of them. Getting ready for the next round. Here we go.
Yeah.
Third round.
Think it's going to go past this one?
It could.
I mean, they're fighting smart, so yeah, it could.
Fowler is
Don't
a
think it's
grinder.
gonna
It
go
doesn't
all
look-
5.
But if Foxworth finds his hands again like he did at the end of that last round, I think it's going to
Might
be a
just
rough
knock him
round.
out. It depends. Is Fowler going to give up on himself? No.
Little
Looks
side
like
kick
he's
there.
still covering.
Oh, I don't think Fowler's quitting on nothing.
No, not at this level.
No.
These guys don't know quit.
You don't get here.
They've been in hard fights.
Yeah, we're fighting for our middleweight championship.
Well, they're going to battle. This is a much more measured fight, as you see, in the professional ranks.
I
Just
want to
even
see
now.
Foxworth lead with the right hand.
Maybe a blast 2-1.
Yeah, blast 2. There we go.
2-3.
Or overhand's cool too. I mean, he had a great success in the second round with that straight right. He started with it too. Good leg kick. Good leg kick from Fowler right there.
We're at a point in the fight they have to think about every strike, everything.
Nice body shot.
Yeah, that took the wind out of me.
A little bit in the front, though. It made contact, but
Still, it's that left side.
yeah.
You're not hurting much. You might take the air out of him. That's good. Look at the bruising on the left side of Fowler. See that on his back.
Yeah. And it seems that kind of the same thing that we saw happen in Donovan's fight. It looks that Chauncey's just kind of found his rhythm here.
Yep.
And Fowler's just not quite able to get off
Get in the groove, yeah.
and get in the groove. And it's just that is what it is. Getting comfortable out there. You can see he's feinting, he's moving, he's making Jorden think.
Yeah.
And that's when things start to fall apart.
As long as he can keep him thinking.
He's not attacking.
Now that one was a good one to the body.
Hey, Let me say this, though. Jorden does not seem to care.
No.
It's not even phasing him.
No. Let's just to be fair here. It does not bother him one bit.
To be fair.
Just looking him dead in the eye like, I'm still here. To be fair.
To be fair.
Come on now, I'll give you one. I'll give
To
you
be
one
fair.
every once in a while. Oh.
I would like to see Foxworth. Maybe, you know, he's saving energy too for the last 2 rounds, but I'd like to see him keep his jab going, keep stuff in his face. That's one that everybody's been playing with here lately. That lead hand with a kick behind it.
Yes.
Everybody's been playing with that.
That same.
Yep.
I'd love
It's
to tell you I
funny,
don't tell
man.
my
When
kid.
stuff happens new, everybody's training it.
Left
Everybody's
jab,
throwing it.
Left jab, round.
I'd love to
left
say my
jab,
guys
round.
aren't doing it, but well.
It's because they're seeing it over and
It
over.
works.
When it
You
works,
got to.
you know.
See, like that's one punch. I'd like to see Foxworth like double up with the jab and come with the 2. Stay in his face. He's winning the hand battle.
Yeah, I agree with you. I feel like he almost lets Fowler back into it every time without throwing a few extra strikes.
Yeah.
Now that was a good one.
There
that
you
one
go.
hurt.
See, look, he threw a pair and he's hitting him.
And then you see that veteran. He said, "Okay, I hurt you, but you're not hurt enough. Reset, back out. Let's put some more work on you."
Yep.
Start again, yeah.
I mean, winning the 3rd round too. Great head movement.
But
Slipped
it's
right out of that jab.
It's really something that you'd have to experience to understand just how slow 5 minutes is.
Oh, absolutely.
And
Especially when you're getting
for
kicked in the
25
legs.
minutes.
I'm gonna tell you that right now. Those kicks make just walking difficult.
Oh yeah. Just standing even.
And that's something to be said. I think a lot of people don't realize if either one of these gentlemen kicked you, you wouldn't walk right for a week. These guys are blasting each other, and they are still going to war. I mean, that's just for a moment there. That's
They don't feel it now.
no, they will.
They
will
will later.
We'll be
Yeah,
talking
Maybe
about
even 5th round, you know, at that point, you're probably starting to feel it. Oh my gosh, that was a good one to the leg.
Tomorrow morning is going to be bad. Monday is going to be worse.
Oh,
you know, but
And regardless of the outcome, neither one of these guys is coming out. I mean, but that was a good check.
and that's just
That
the
was a
thing.
good check.
When you talk about MMA, it hurts. even if you win,
Oh yes.
you hurt.
Yep.
Again, Chauncey's still just ranging.
But that's why they
landing at
call it
will.
a fight, not tickle time.
Another great jab. I mean, I'm inclined to agree with Malik. I think if he really got behind that jab, we'd see this get over a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
throwing a lot of single punches.
Yeah,
Single
if
kicks.
he would burst his weight in with his jab, I think it would. Even if he's following up with the round, with the right roundhouse kick to the thigh, the body, whatever.
Which I think we'll continue to see. I mean,
Yeah.
he's been landing that, and it's been really successful at this point. I think it definitely might not be hurting Jorden in a visual way, but it slowed him down in a sense.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Foxworth has found his little groove, and
Yeah.
he plays this one. I'd have him up 3 rounds. The only way he's gonna lose in my eyes is a submission or a knockout.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fun to see how he takes that. I think his coaches are definitely gonna say the same thing. You won the first 3 rounds, stay alive and you win, or is he gonna come out and try to finish it?
All right.
I think
Rocky
the boys
Demir
over
ready
at
for the
ATC
next round.
Knowing freaking Foxworth and where they're coming from and with
Yeah.
Dewan and stuff, they like to finish.
yeah.
Here we go. Fight. Another long 5-minute round.
Really starting to see some bruising there on Fowler. Looks like he's
Oh.
really starting to slow down.
That
There's the
right
strike.
hand of
Yeah.
Foxworth, when it finds
But-
that home, it's hurting.
See, yeah,
Yeah,
I think
he's
you're
hurt.
right.
That right there, oh, that was great by Fowler, just to even be there because he was hurt, and Foxworth had the range right there. He didn't smother. He was gonna unleash some super hard.
He has
shots.
the Kimura.
I-
We have
has
a Kimura attack. He's
Yeah,
rolling out.
had
He
to roll
almost
for
has
that
the
one.
triangle.
into a
out
triangle.
attack.
Into it. Oh, he came
And I mean,
out.
Foxworth has had none of it. Foxworth just said nope.
Yeah, that could have been ugly for him, but he got right out of it.
He did. He did. And I think that's a fatigue level. I think that
Well,
Foxworth
if Fowler leaves this to the judges now,
And he can step
it's
over to mount.
Foxworth's
Oh,
fight.
there we go. Now the knee shield's up.
Catch a stable.
Yeah, Foxworth needs to keep trying to slide that left knee of his over that abdomen area. The first time he did it, Fowler threw up the knee shield. Oh, I don't think Fowler feels it this time. He could step over right there. He could step over.
Yep, he's looking at it.
Yep. That's a good spot for Foxworth. Just drop some shots.
Couple hammer fists from the other side.
Yeah.
And all of these are just adding up against Fowler.
Tally points, tally points, tally points.
He could do this for 3 minutes right here. The
And
only
if Fowler
bad thing
will
is
let him, he
Fowler
should.
could take it for 3 minutes.
Well,
It's probably not going to knock him out.
Foxworth has more luck with his stand-up. I don't know why he doesn't just stand up from him.
Well, he's absolutely winning here,
Well,
too.
you know, I
I mean, you don't want to give up what you got.
right?
No
You know,
way.
but you know when you're on top of somebody and you're hitting them, it's such a dominating physical experience in the sense that you know you feel that you're controlling it. When you're moving around in space, it's hard to know you're controlling it. Those are
Yeah, and at the angle he's throwing him,
Those
it's
hands
got.
don't feel good.
At the angle he's throwing him, it's those floating ribs that are taking all of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's just fitting that right knee into his ribs.
being patient, just great pressure here.
Just grinding him.
I mean, just grinding on him.
grinding.
But
Yeah.
Fowler's only going to be able to take so many of those knees at that angle like that.
Well, unfortunate for Fowler really is that those aren't going to knock you out, and they're probably not hard enough to just stop you.
No, but they're going to hurt for weeks.
they're going to hurt.
They're going to hurt for a long time.
Yeah, that's going to turn into bruises over a couple of days. Hard foot stomps.
I mean, Fowler's still grappling. Still grappling.
Good job from Foxworth
he
to
just
sprawl out of that.
He just locked his leg up.
I do feel like the damage that Chauncey's doing in the interim is making it so that those scrambles are,
He wins.
yeah,
Taking the zap
taking
out
the
of him.
zap out of him for sure. And now he's just calm. I mean, there's almost no. He's just picking his spots.
Yeah.
Almost just. Oh, now we're really starting to tee off.
That was a good right hand. Oh, wow.
Let him back out.
Fowler
Yeah.
shelled up. I think he should have kept teeing on him.
Well, Foxworth's, I mean, tonight has been doing more damage from this position than any of the grappling.
Oh, we just saw it right there. Fowler just
blood.
threw a
He's just
kick.
fighting smart.
Didn't look to be a lot behind it.
No,
I
it
think that
just-
Chauncey just needs to throw.
Both these men still very much in this fight.
Oh, yeah.
From our vantage point, it's looking like, you know, Foxworth definitely has the upper hand at this point.
No, he's in his groove.
Fowler,
It's at his pace. It's going how he wants it. He's not going to change the league up here. It's up to Fowler to
at this point,
to dig
Fowler,
deep here.
Fowler will either have to submit Foxworth or knock him out
Oh, absolutely.
to get this fight. That was pretty,
It's not looking like a knockout from him is going to happen unless he changes something up.
yeah.
He's looking fatigued. He's looking a little hurt. I don't know what type of kick that was right there.
I
Kind
wasn't
that'll,
going to say anything, but I
kind
didn't know.
that'll-
Yeah, it was
Yeah, I don't know what that
it's
one
the
was.
kind that'll break your shin if it lands.
No way. No way.
No, it'll
No
break your
turnover.
own shin.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I should be a little more clear.
Chauncey talking to him there for a second. And I said, come on.
Little fake there to throw that right, and that's the. We got one more round to go.
I mean,
One more round to go, and if it doesn't get stopped for
Listen,
Fowler, then
we're
it's
talking
definitely
about
Foxworth.
20 minutes of hard, heavy fighting. I mean,
oh, yeah.
just imagine.
Not a lot get to say they fought for 20 minutes.
Not even fighting, but just carrying a 150-pound man on your
Doing
back,
anything for 20 minutes.
right? Just
Oh,
standing
absolutely.
there.
Absolutely.
After what, 5 minutes, maybe your legs start shaking.
Hey, you know, the
Right.
thing, too, is, and
We're
we were
20
speaking of
minutes
this
in.
earlier, the leg kicks, right? Right now, that's when they're setting in. You're sitting on the chair. Your
Not
heart rate's
moving.
coming down. You're not moving. That lactic acid's setting in, and now you
That's
step back
right.
out for that next round, and oh, I'm heavier.
Yeah.
You know.
Put the weight on it.
That's when you're going to feel it. The
Right.
fifth round, yeah, that's probably enough time.
But Chauncey, I mean,
But this fight is not over.
Yeah,
We've got
looking
one more round to
fantastic.
go. Anything can happen. We've seen anything happen before.
They're definitely big enough for anything to happen.
And as well, the whole time on the ground, Fowler he's
working.
protecting himself,
Yeah.
working for submissions, looking for sweeps. I mean, he's being active and dynamic. Just Foxworth seems to be a step ahead at each point.
I mean, we saw Kimura roll into a triangle, roll into. I mean, you know, there's a lot more going on than you think.
So here it is, final round for that 185 pro title strap. And right off the bat, just a big jab coming off.
It took all of the air out of that kick that
Fowler was throwing, yeah.
Foxworth, I think, is just going to keep to the same game plan. Just keep roughing him up, winning every scramble, winning every exchange. Why change it if it's broke? If it's not broke, don't
That's
fix
right.
it.
Yeah, and that's,
And
you
it's
know,
been working for him all
Chauncey
night long.
doesn't, you know, these guys don't hear that stuff. They're professionals. They
Absolutely.
stick to their guns. Despite the elbow guy.
There you go. He's popping his head back.
Yeah, Jordan really starting to bleed out of that nose. Looks like he's got it cracked open again here.
Yeah. You can hear the people in the
Yeah,
background.
they're having fun. They're having a good time. It's been a great audience, and what a great venue here too, though.
Absolutely. Nice. He's starting to open it up now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Jordan has thrown a strike since that initial kick. He has literally backed away, you know, kind of.
I think he's just trying to
pawn.
survive at this point.
There's a good swing back, but
Oh, that nose, man. It's
Yeah.
taking a beating.
I've had my nose broken 11 times.
Woo. Hey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it now. No, I'm joking.
Well, now the first
Oh,
time.
there we go.
This
There we
might be
go.
the
Look
photo
at
here.
that.
Look at that.
You know, you do need to intelligent defend, and just putting your hands up, that's
Oh,
not
he's
gonna cut it,
killing
but,
his body.
you know,
Killing
Rocky
his
said,
body.
I'm going to let you go, and
Yeah.
he's letting him go.
Yeah, first time I broke it, my brother pushed me off the bunk beds because I wanted to be Batman.
There we go. Nice from Foxworth right there. He's still not overextending. He's still not going with too much.
Yeah.
Staying in his own groove, doing what's working. I think he's already
he's
decided
sticking
if he
content
falls, he
with the
falls.
points. Yeah.
Yeah, he's sticking to his game plan and not taking off that end.
And that's the thing, too, is you got to be careful. Fowler's bleeding from the face. He's tired. But if you rush him, you can get submitted.
Yeah.
You know, a guy who's highly skilled on his back, he grapples fatigued a lot. Trust me. So, you
We're
know,
starting to
Chauncey's
see
doing the right
fatigue,
thing.
too, and Fowler that with that overhand right there. I mean, that was just like a
A
Hail
great
Mary.
1-2 combination. I mean, not something you want to hear, but, I mean, Fowler is just tough. I mean,
He's taking a beat.
he is taking a lot of licks here.
He's got 2 minutes. Oh, that body
That
shot.
hurt, that
hurt.
body shot, that was it. That was it. And the finish. Fantastic
That's it.
finish.
Rocky stops the fight. Thought he could get that one arm out.
Yeah, into the 5-rounder, maybe not the one arm, but we
One and
did
a
get
half
the other.
arms, yeah. Well, that was a heck of a fight. You
That
knew
was.
it was going to him.
Yeah,
If
it was getting to be a kind of a landslide there at the end, and the body shots and the overwhelming.
I couldn't tell though exactly where he hit him in the body though to get that reaction.
That was a left hook to the liver.
That could have been a liver. Yeah,
That was a
his
liver shot.
Yeah.
No, that was a liver shot. And you actually, if you see the highlight of the liver shot, you can see where he pauses. You can almost see him try it for a moment, and then you fall. And that's kind of very what you were talking about. The
if you've been kicked in the
Yes.
groin,
Yes.
the testicles,
you can't control the.
it's you know it takes a second. You know, it's a
Absolutely.
delayed reaction. You get kicked, and you're like, oh man, and then the pain sinks. Well, it's the same thing with the liver shot. It's just higher up in the abdomen.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And, you know, the problem with that is, too, is when you get kicked in the groin, your brain doesn't shut your body down because, unfortunately, it's not as essential as most of us would think it is, right? But the liver,
Yeah.
shuts the rest of the body down. Yeah.
Instantly.
Yeah, and you saw that. Fowler just took a lot of abuse. I think he was already damaged to the body, and he took that one large shot.
Yeah, he had took all of those knees.
He took a lot.
And that was on the right side, too.
Yeah.
So
Chauncey really started to open up there. So
perfect example.
Fantastic.
Perfect example of taking advantage of a body part
calm.
to get. Yeah.
I mean, he had about 3 or 4 opportunities through the fight where he could have tried to press forward, and he didn't.
Going to the cage with Rocky
3
Demir.
minutes and 5 seconds into the last round. Winner by knockout, Chauncey the Machine Foxworth.
Our pro middleweight champion for Peak Fighting. Chauncey the Machine
Chauncey, since
Foxworth.
everybody here is standing, was just here for you. I'm gonna give you the mic, man. You go ahead and rock this crowd, buddy.
What's up, everybody? Thank everybody for coming out. Thank all my supporters. I want to thank my team, and they're all over the place. I couldn't have done this without y'all. This ain't no iron team. I thank y'all, and I love y'all. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you to my coaches, Coach Bob, Dewan Pigney, Coach Crushman. Thank all y'all. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, family. And thank all of my sponsors. I'm so tired right now. I don't want to mess nobody up. So I'm going to thank all y'all individually later on. But thank y'all. Love y'all. And first and foremost, thank you, guys. Without you, none of this would have been possible. Love y'all. Be safe. Make it home.